Hi guys, DevilHunterXYZ, and we are back with more Demon Gaze 2, and we just finished up the main story. Took down Magnastar, took down the Ergo Spirit Demon-esque thing, whatever it was. So managed to save all of Asteria, but even after the main story is over, we're still got quite a bit to go. Alright, I think Tomatol's made it in the tavern, right? Yeah.
Hello.
Welcome, Signa. Breakfast is piping hot. Please eat as much as you want.
Hey.
Hey, Signa. Would you kill Toma to let us sleep in just a little bit? But man, the revolution's over. Revolution's over and all. But it's like nothing's changed. I mean, that's true. What? Something wrong? No, that made me think of Eric is all. Oh, yeah. I guess one thing is different then. I still can't believe it. She strung us along the whole time. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Who would have thought she was Magnastar's dead daughter? It's beyond anyone's imagination. It confused me as well, just listening to the broadcast. But judging by what happened after, Eric really was...
Yes.
Yes, she was being controlled by the evil god that descended from the sky. Yeah, you startled me. Please don't pop up from out of nowhere like that. I cannot stop myself from making an entrance in the most effective way. Magnastar said something about her. He said his daughter, Elicia, turned into something else. Oh, I did not hear this before. I assume it was an earnest confession. Elicia prompted Magnastar to make preparations to summon an evil god. But Magnastar refused to cooperate partway through the process. So she was forced to find someone else to help advance her plan. When you put it that way...
Magnastar. I can't follow him anymore.
Actually, that's a good point. That was like way back near the beginning of the game.
Until recently, we'd been working toward a brighter future together.
Quote-unquote brighter future, yeah.
But he's changed. He no longer listens to me. All this time, all my hard work, it's going to have been in vain.
The reason why she quit that job, Magnastar refused to help her. That's what actually happened. You may be right. That's one interpretation. I just assumed she meant Magnastar became evil. Elicia must have had regrets. She gave Magnastar too much power. That pendant had a massive reserve of star power stored within it. Enough power to summon an evil god in this land, in fact. But as a side effect, she could no longer force Magnastar to obey her will. That concludes my theory. So, kind of sounds like Elicia was controlling Magnastar as opposed to the other way around, more or less. Well, it serves her right. He decided to bite the hand that feeds. I'm impressed by your reasoning skills, Promuth. You're a true writer. Yes, thank you for selling my superior skills for me. I think I'm starting to understand. She wanted the evil god to descend, but Magnastar wouldn't help her. That's why she turned Signa into a demon gazer. I believe so. Judging by the Astral Shrine battle, we can deduce the Stargaze's role. He was to unleash the pendant's power and summon the evil god from above.
What?
Really? But Eric told us how to keep the pendant's power contained, right? Starlita, sung by the Three Pillars, was supposed to seal the pendant. But as a result... Oh, yes, I believe she was lying to us. What? It was all a lie? After defeating Magnastar, do you recall what happened to the pendant? You especially, Castle. You were there to see it in person. Oh, yeah, I saw it. After the old man was defeated, the pendant shined like crazy, and... Huh? It definitely sounds like the power was unleashed. Yes, I believe Elicia told us the opposite of the truth. So, pretty much, instead of containing the power through the Song of Starlita, it sounds like it was the exact opposite, and that the Song of Starlita helped awaken the demonic god, I guess. So, it was more or less a whole giant lie this entire time. Okay. The Three Pillars Starlita must be a ritual to release the pendant's power. No way. What have we done? Defeat Magnastar, her obstacle, and obtain the pendant. Create the Demon Gazer to replace the Stargazer. Finally, release the pendant's power via the Three Pillars Starlita. It was a flawless setup. I understand why Elicia had laughed, but she made one miscalculation. Proma focuses her eyes on Prim. She ignored the power of the people, and the fact that blood relatives of blah 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 lived in this place. She's still self-censoring? Well, I think her biggest mistake was underestimating familiar love. Ultimately, Magnastar made his critical decision for Elicia's sake. The devastating choice to make her disappear forever. But, Prometh.
Yes?
If you knew all this, you should have told us everything in the first place. Every single one of us ended up falling for Eric's trap. Yes, well, I wish I could have, but I did not even know about Eric's existence until just yesterday.
What?
Wait, what? Are you serious? She must have avoided me on purpose. I never got to give her my card. That's your regret? Whatever. Anyway, what's important is that we won. Let's eat our breakfast and enjoy a new peaceful day. Huh? A customer? Excuse me. I have a letter addressed to one Muse and one Prim. Oh yes, I'm Prim. Okay, sign here please. Thank you. A letter for you and Muse? Who from? Yeah, well, it's from our mother. Oh, okay. A little awkward here. Well, let's eat up. After breakfast. Oh, Signa. I'm sorry to bug you, but could you call my sister in here? I read the letter from earlier and it seems to be urgent. Got it. Sorry. I get her myself, but I have to make sure the tavern's tidied up. She said she'd be scouting the plaza this morning, so she may be near there. Can you take care of this for me? Begin quest after the revolution. Alright. I guess I'm off. We arrive at the plaza. Muse is staring at the Magnastar statue with a perplexed expression. I planned to destroy this as soon as the revolution succeeded, but now... It's strange. I don't care about that anymore. Luckily, the city is pretty stable. The soldiers are keeping the peace and using the Astral Shrine as their base. Even without a castle or a ruler, things will work themselves out. Maybe. But we have to do something about it eventually. The statue is now part of history. Maybe we can keep it around as a reminder of Magnastar's reign. It has historic value. Yeah. Muse produces a worn-out piece of paper and hands it to you. A report about a certain incident. Remember the captain from the castle? He gave you the key to the stairs? Well, he learned about my relation to Auntie Milda, and he sent me this. According to the report, when Milda Stella went missing, search efforts were ordered by Lord Magnastar. I always believed Magnastar was who took my aunt away from us, but if that were true, I doubt he bothered giving out search orders. The facts relevant to the case are all listed in the report. Magnastar sent an official invite to Milda to speak with her in person, but Milda was unable to attend the dinner for reasons unknown. A search was conducted, and her body was found near the astral furnace. At the very least, it seems Magnastar wasn't lying about this incident. What happened to Auntie Milda was unexpected for him, too. What a tragedy. They named the culprit at the bottom. I don't really buy it, though. Wait, what? The investigation states the murderer was a soldier who lost his mind, courtesy of a star power overdose, so it claims at least. That's a bogus conclusion. I'm sure Magnastar was afraid that the voice crystals would be discovered. He must have called Auntie Milda to give her his side of the story. I think he would prefer to fess up rather than get exposed. But there was another person who didn't want a word to get out. Yep, Eric. A tremendous amount of star power was required to summon that evil god, and Eric couldn't afford to let Magnastar's influence falter. So the real culprit of this incident... Well, maybe I shouldn't assume. I made that mistake once before. But thanks to this note, I feel a little closure. Now I know that Magnastar and Auntie Milda were always friends. So, what's up? You came to get me, right? You tell her about the letter. You can be such a nag. Jeez, I don't have time for this. I got stuff to do, you know? Okay. Well, whatever. My inspection is complete. Let's go. Oh, welcome home. Sis, we got a letter from... Shush. We'll talk about that in detail later. Let's take it upstairs, though. Yeah, okay. Signa, meet us in the manager's room later. Anyway, about the letter we got from Mother. Like I said, we'll talk about it later. I was preoccupied with talking about Eric earlier, but, you know, those sisters are just as mysterious. Oh, you think so? I can't say that. I carry either way. Not much bugs you, huh? I don't understand why you would be curious about them, Castle. Especially considering our past. Yeah. Very well. Then in regards to this case, allow me, the broadcast writer, to tell the whole tale. Maybe in the study whenever you have the time. Goodbye. Well, you heard her. Maybe we should hear what she has to say when we got some time. Well, so the manager's room or over at the study? I guess I'll talk to Prometh first.
Good morning.
Good morning. Are you here about yada yada yada? I'd like to learn more. Very well. Let the discussion begin. First, I need to call in some very special guests. And so...
Yo!
I heard the big discussion was going to happen, so I came right away. It is equally crucial to have this person as our panelist.
Hello!
And Lazarum as well, okay. I don't know what's going on, but hey, I'm not the type to ignore it when Prometh asks for my presence. Actually, Lazarum is not required for this, but it looks better this way. Okay. Yes, my beauty lights up any room. Haven't seen you around lately, and I up in your old tricks, right? Figure it out for yourself. Well, let's just say I've started drawing up a new business plan. You never learn. Before we get to the topic at hand, first I have a question I would like to ask you, Signa. In our world, there are the gods of light, neutrality, and darkness. What form do you believe the god of neutrality would take? What? The heck would I would know that? I don't know. A dragon? So you're already aware. The god of neutrality is a dragon. It balances out the light and darkness and maintains the world's equilibrium. However, if this balance is toppled, it's possible for the world to be taken over by, like, the Demon Lord. That's exactly what happened based on the tale in the Epic of the Skies. Not to brag or anything, but my ancestor is mentioned in the Epic of the Skies. Not as some minor throwaway, but as a major player too. You know, I'm kind of wondering if this is somewhat referencing Students of the Round. You know, that, again, that PSP game that was exclusive to Japan that's supposed to have been set up for the Demon Gay series. I mean, I still never played it. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to play it because I can't read Japanese, but I'm just saying it exists. This takes place in the same universe as Students of the Round. But who knows? Maybe our ancestors were grand, but too bad for them. You're their descendant. Ordinarily, the balance is maintained through the dragon's diligence. However, it cannot directly interfere due to an ancient pact. Therefore, it assists humans in some manner to prevent incidents in advance. Yep, that's exactly right. Maybe, but I don't get it. It's one thing if the neutral god came down here to run a tavern or theater. But why the demon... Oh, when self-censoring, use blah 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 rather than blah 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 lord. What's with all this self-censoring? Right. So how did the blah blah blah's daughters end up here? Blah blah is the god of darkness. No, from our viewpoint, that's the villain. Why would blah 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 do something to help humans? Is this your question? Yeah, pretty much. Before I answer, allow me to use an analogy. Say that you're growing crops. What do you do if pests are on them? Spray the crops, I guess? That is an acceptable method. So my answer as to why the blah 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 sent their kin to protect Asteria is a similar concept to that example. The truth, blah blah blah, has not fully recovered from that ancient battle. It is resting to accumulate power. Blah 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 cannot allow some wicked god to appear in the meantime and take over. That is the first reason. Then, does that mean like the crops will get harvested someday? That is merely what blah 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 wishes to do. Whether or not that will happen is up to all of you. What about the dragon? Oh yes, that would be another reason. The god of neutrality, the Dragon King, is currently absent. The dragon's daughter was supposed to take over that role. However, the dragon's daughter. I wonder if they're making a reference to Fran from the first game, because she was the Dragon King's daughter. And remember, she ran the Dragon Princess Inn. The daughter is unfortunately away on her honeymoon, unable to do the job? What? Okay. Huh. So by taking to this, I'm assuming the daughter of the Dragon King, Fran, and she's on her honeymoon, so I'm assuming, at least based off of the first game, I'm assuming she ended up marrying the Demon Gazer of the first game, which I guess my case would be Oz. And now they're on their honeymoon. Okay. I mean, it seems like a logical explanation, logical theory right there. I mean, they did kind of fell in love with each other near the end of the game. Newlyweds. Oh, okay. Yes, well, the timing was just unfortunate this time around. Oh, yeah, I got a postcard from her vacation spot in the mail. But that's not important right now. Anyways, so that's why blah 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 appeared. It's nothing but a turf war over who controls the world then. The gods sure are selfish creatures if you ask me. Yes, it is as you say. That is why the Fairy King tends to stay out of such things, but there are complaints of inaction too. The door swings both ways, as they say. I think I get it now, but hey, since you helped the daughters of blah blah blah, you're in for it now, Signa. Just know that the daughter of the god of neutrality is just as fierce as Muse. Damn. If those two would ever meet one day, that would be something. Let me know if you ever want to get away from it all. I'm more than happy to give work to a capable demon gazer like yourself. That concludes my explanation. If you wish to know more, please read Castle's notebook. It should clarify a great many things. As for me, good night. Huh. Okay. So I guess what I somewhat got out of that was the god of neutrality, who was technically a dragon, was supposed to maintain peace in the world, but of course the god of neutrality is resting after a great battle that happened centuries ago, maybe decades ago, or I guess could be the case of students of the round, who knows. So he gave the responsibility to his daughter, who I'm still inclined to believe was Fran Pendle. But Fran is now on her honeymoon with possibly the Demon Gazer from the first game, and of course there was no neutrality to maintain at the point when we were battling against the Elicia, who was getting possessed by the evil god. Okay. So it just seems like a really strange, I don't know, I guess a really bad timing of events, honestly. Okay. Let's see what Muse has to say. This sounds like trouble. Yeah, no kidding. I thought we were all done.
There you are.
Finally, Signa. So, I read the letter that our mother sent. It's about the evil god from above that you defeated before. Mother says that a part of the god is still alive somewhere in Asteria. Well, that doesn't sound good. What do you mean? I'm not quite sure yet. The deity was such a tremendous force that it didn't perish completely. That, or the power that got released upon its defeat, materialized elsewhere. My point is that, somehow, a part of the evil god survived. Mother's letter says another horrible incident will happen again real soon. But so far so good.
Yo!
Hey Muse, I'm coming in. Big trouble. There's trouble at the castle gates. Man, bad timing again. Huh? Is it something I said? No, it's not you, Gary. We should have expected this. So, trouble at the castle gates, yeah? That's right. I only heard about it, but it sounds pretty serious. A rift in space opened there, and that's what I heard anyway. That does sound serious. We really don't have a choice. Signa, our battle's not quite over yet. Get your stuff gathered up and then head over to Asteria Castle. Let's confirm the situation first. Okay. Yeah, so we're not finished with the game yet. Seems like we're gonna have a second fight against the evil god. Let's see. Well, let's see. I mean, I don't know if I'm technically ready, but let's just see where the rift plane leads. Curious onlookers crowd before the castle gates, causing a commotion. As you approach the gates, it's dangerous past this point. Don't get any closer. You're stopped by a soldier. Whoa, whoa, hold up. Don't get in this guy's way. What? Who is he? He's the Revolutionist Party's ace, Signa, the Demon Gazer. Yeah, you're the ones that really need his help, right? Oh, the Revolutionists. Come with me right away. There's something you need to see. Hey, let us through. The Revolutionist Party's here. Man, it's impressive how quick their attitude towards us changed. That's just how the world works. Come on, let's go. You follow the soldiers. And they lead you into a familiar sewer. Why is it always the sewer? However... Hey, this is... Yeah, the spatial rifts that led to the demon's lairs. It looks just like those. A citizen came across it this morning. He saw a strange light coming from below. I'm not sure when it actually appeared, but I know it wasn't always here. That much is obvious. It doesn't belong here. So, what should we do? As if you have to ask. We're going in, of course. Yeah, I figured. Signa, are you ready? Not quite. You've done this plenty of times now. You shouldn't. It shouldn't bother you anymore, right? All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, man, I'm getting too old for this. What is this place? You never been? Well, of course not. I'm a weapon shop owner, you know? I had no idea it was like this. I'd go insane if I get stuck here. This is where you fought the demons? Man, I'm impressed, Signa.
Revolutionist Party here with a provisional broadcast.
Signa, Castle, and Gary, this message is just for you. How's the investigation? If you find something, leave it to Signa. I need you two to report back ASAP, Castle and Gary. Don't reach beyond your means.
That's it for today. Thank you for tuning in.
You heard her. Well, it's reasonable. Not like we actually be able to help explore a crazy place like this. No argument there. Anyway, Signa, we'll be heading back now. I got it here right away. If things start to go south, boss, this won't be a walk in the park. As always, be careful. Oh no. Castle and Gary leave for Stella's place. Masquerade of Art. I think this is actually the last... Oh shoot, it's a danger. Wow, I'm not ready for this. Okay, never mind. I'm not ready for this. Let's just say the road to Ergo's Hersey is open. When the masks sing and sync to the notes, the entrance to the hidden maze will open. I don't get what that even is supposed to mean. Okay. Well, I think honestly I need to spend a little bit of time grinding because wow, if this is already in danger zone already. Ugh. Yeah, but I think this is technically the last rift. And this is where the survived evil god somehow is manifesting itself in. Actually, I guess, yeah, so I'm gonna have to really just grind, unfortunately. Like, with all the characters, so honestly, this might take some time, who knows? Actually, I think what I could do, at least for this recording real quick, is just get the rest of the, yeah, I guess I could just get the rest of the skulls and mushrooms, because I still have not technically done that yet. Yeah, I still haven't done that yet, and I technically need a few... I need to look through a guide to figure that stuff out. Alright, so let me just take the time to find everything, and I'll get back to you all in a little bit. Alright, so took about a couple of hours to try to track down all the skulls and mushrooms, and I think I managed to collect all of them. I believe there were 26 skulls, and then altogether like 25 mushrooms. Yeah, so took a bit of time, and I also kind of ended up going through collecting pretty much all the treasures, or most of the treasures I've uncovered, I think. Or I think I might have gotten all of them, with the exception to the one that's glitched up in Asteria Castle. Unfortunately, I still won't be able to get that. Yeah, so I think for the sake of the mushrooms, like Castle wanted the mushrooms. Mushroom City.
Yeah.
Oh, you hear about the mushrooms? Thanks for the help. Let me start off with a quick explanation. There are several different types of mushrooms throughout Asteria. Once you collect several of any type, bring them to me. I'll give her a nice reward. It was a pain trying to think of worthwhile rewards, but after weighing several options, I decided to go with furniture. So, bring me some mushrooms and I'll trade them for furniture. Furniture can be pricey, you know? I'd say it's a pretty good deal. Okay. Well, I'm a long way past this explanation. Mushrooms can only be traded in bulk and are based on type. Trade mushrooms for furniture. I guess that's it for the explanation. So, what do you want to do? Well, offer the mushrooms. Okay, let's have a look. Castle rummages through your item bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see plenty of red mushrooms. This is a good amount. Got Toma's cleaning set. Huh. Easy to use cleaning supplies, enhances residue. Okay. Thanks. Do you have any more? Of course. Alright.
Yeah.
Let's see, plenty of blue mushrooms. This is a good amount. Offer the blue mushrooms. Lazare's portrait. Okay. Depicts Lazare when he was thin. Enhances the resistance. When he was thin. It's kind of odd. Why do we have a portrait of him beforehand when he was actually thin and skinny?
Yeah.
Okay, white mushrooms. Receive promised bed. Wouldn't that technically be the casket? A casket for deep, comfortable sleep. Let's see.
Yeah.
Got pink mushrooms. Castle's anvil. It's a bit hard to use. It's not bad for a B rank.
Yeah.
Alright, yellow mushrooms. Prem's mic. Prem's will love a microphone. And it's an A rank.
Yeah.
Alright, green mushrooms. Uses headphones. Uses cherished headphones. Hopefully she has a backup.
Yeah.
Alright, black mushrooms. Receive all brand dolls. That's an S rank, wow. Miniature Muse and Prim dolls. That should be enough to fulfill this order. Hey, Signa. You've been a great help. Well, I'll let you know if I need your assistance again. Alright. And Grizzly, I think this quest had started way back in like the second area of the game, I guess. It was like way far back. I think it was like part 5 or something, part 5 or 6, whatever. I think it was back all the way at the Mausoleum of Lamps. But I gotta say though, I mean, Toma's cleaning set is average. As far as portrait, I mean, at least these actually have multi-stats. Because the ones I have are only like single stats. Castle's Anvil. Comes Mike, wasn't too bad. This is headphones. All brand dolls. It's pretty good. For the most part. Alright, and the Soul Skulls go with Pearl Myth.
Hello.
Thank you. Did you bring some skulls for me? Yes, I got plenty. You give Soul Skulls to Pearl Myth. I see. This skull is ripe and flavorful. Got Phoenix Wing. I guess I had to do it individually, don't I? Alright.
Well, well.
Quite the beautiful skull. Phoenix Wing. I think it's just gonna be my reward, isn't it? Just Phoenix Wings.
Well, well. Yay.
The skull is a bit of a bad boy. If we reach a skull milestone, accept this as commemoration. Roma's head airband. But it's D rank, so it's not gonna be too useful. Perhaps that will be of use. Please take it. Okay. Keep going.
Yay. Well, well. Yay.
But at least I'm getting a bunch of Phoenix Wings, which actually I think that was the reward back in the first game too, after you collected all the skulls. Because I think there were about 30... Well, I know you can technically buy up to like 30 Phoenix Wings, I think, in the first game. I think here this will give you and I guess collecting the skulls in the first game gave you about 25 more. But I mean, the thing was, you can't really buy more than 30 that were in the shop, so you're pretty limited on the Phoenix Wings. But yet, Phoenix Wings in the first game were more useful, I guess, or... Well, I mean, here, since you have the Star's Blessing ability, if the team does die, that kind of gives you free revives anyway. So, I mean, yeah, you can abuse it then and back.
Well, well.
Oh, you reach a skull milestone. Okay. Casket lid. And using it as a shield?
Yay. Well, well. Yay.
Alright, which one this time? Roma's hoodie. Her hoodie from the first game? A long hooded dress that Promoth used to wear in Misrid.
Well, well. Yay. Yay.
Well.
Promise undies? Okay. B rank, not too bad.
Well. Yay. Well.
Unfortunately, I have run out of prizes. Oh darn. I suppose I have no choice. All I have left to offer you is... Promo starts to undress. Why? My outfit. Okay. I got Promo's dress, Promo's beret, Promo's panties, Promo's glasses. Have been obtained. Okay, I don't know why she's literally offering me the close offer back, but... But pretty good, nice. A rank items. Especially Promo's glasses has an auto revive feature. Oh, not to worry. I have a spare pair of glasses. That should be it for those skulls left behind in the restricted zones. Thank you for your help. Oh then.
Good night.
Well, sleep dreams. Sweet dreams. Well, actually, I got all about the skulls. Actually, I still technically have one more of the skulls. And actually, I don't know why they're really just 26. You only need 25 for the quests, but I guess one is just for, I don't know, commemoration or something like that. I don't know. It's weird. Not like you can really use it or anything. Yeah, but I think for right now that's kind of it. There's not really much I can do right now. I still need to technically level up, which that's gonna be quite some time, honestly. So, granted, I'm not gonna do like I did in the first game or the first time playing through this, which was just basically level up everyone. As much as I kind of want to do that again, it's just gonna eat like so many hours, and I just don't want to spend too much time on this game. So I think I'm mostly just gonna be focusing on the on my main team here, just try to level them up as much as possible, and then hope for the best, I guess. But yeah, I'll have to wait and see. So it might be a while before coming back to this game. Who knows? Alright guys, this is DevilHunterXYZ, and until next time.